What is up, guys and girls? Welcome to GamerSpace97 and welcome to a new video. So in this video I'm gonna go through the top 5 new PlayStation 4 games that I consider or think that you should guys that I think you guys should pick up. So yeah, and we're gonna just start off with the number 5. So the game that takes the number 5 spot is Dishonored. So Dishonored, the definitive edition, is a rework of the original Dishonored, released on the PS3, Xbox 360 and the PC, and that game is awesome. Like, it is one of the best games you can play on the PS3 or the PC, and that's another reason I have it on the PS4, because there's many new gamers that are choosing to pick up the PS4, Xbox One, and haven't had the PS3 before. So if you haven't played Dishonored before, this may be the game for you. It's a game where you can choose different styles of methods of playing the game. You can go stealth mode, you can go all insane. Yeah, so it's a game of your choice, and it's also made by the same creators of Skyrim, Bethesda. So that's another reason to pick it up, right? Let's move on to the number 4. So for the game that takes the number 4 spot is Zombie. Yes, it's another rework or remastered game, or a port, whatever you want to call it, from the Wii U. So the game was released on Wii U, and now it's being released on all 3 consoles, the PS4, Xbox One and the PC. And it's a great game. I mean, if you enjoy zombie games, you should definitely pick it up. It doesn't have like all the features you could want in one game, since it was made for the Wii U, a console that like no one even plays these days. But yeah, so it's a game by Ubisoft, so keep that in mind. And many of you guys know that Ubisoft are they're just bad now these days. They've lost their time of golden days. But yeah, the game is remastered, reworked, and it's playable on the PS4. I think it's still like $49.99, which is, if it is in that kind of price, that is a lot more than it should be. I think it should be around 39 or around 29. I mean, it's not that kind of it's not that game that deserves to be $49.99, especially since it's a rework. And you could like consider that the Wii U and the PS3 is, I mean, there's not a big difference between the Wii U and the PS3. I mean, so yeah, like the graphics and the stuff like that, they're improving. The game is a bit improved, but it's hard to tell. So yeah, like I had it on my 4th spot, since there's many people enjoying zombie games, and Black Ops 3 Zombies is gonna be released soon. So that's why I like, it's just a consideration. If you want a zombie game into Black Ops 3, pick up Zombie and try it out, or just watch reviews on YouTube. But I think that you should pick it up. It's fun. I have it on PC and it's quite enjoyable actually. Yeah, so let's move on to top 3. So the game that takes the number 3 spot is Batman Arkham Knight. So the game was released on June. I think it was June. I'm not 100% sure. And it's actually one of the most greatest games ever made. Like, at least what I think. Even though it has problems on the PC, and I bought a new graphics card on the PC and I got the Batman game, and yeah, I've been playing like on 30 FPS, but I've been enjoying the game. Like, the game, even on 30 FPS, which probably is on the PS4 and Xbox One, it is a really great game. It's so much fun. There's so much to do. The city is beautiful. You can just like jump around, be Batman. Like, I'm Batman, just be Batman. And the story is also great. It's fun. There's many things to do. As I said, there's side quest missions, the Batmobile, the storyline. There's a lot of things to do. So another reason to pick up a game. It's an action game with much fighting and jumping around from building to building, or flying around from building to building. So if you enjoy that kind of game, or play the previous Arkham series, Batman Arkham series, I definitely recommend you picking up Arkham Knight. And it wasn't a long time since it was released, like 3 months ago or 2.5 months ago. Yeah, so yeah, definitely pick up Batman Arkham Knight. It's a huge recommendation on consoles. If you're thinking about picking up for the PC, wait until the next patch, because they still haven't fixed it yet. Yeah, so I'll have to wait a bit more, even though I played like half the story. Yeah, so let's move on to number 2. So the game that takes the number 2 spot is actually Until Dawn. Yes, Until Dawn was released like a week ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I think it isn't even fully released yet. Yeah, the game is released on the PS4, and there's many people playing the games. And I've been watching Dash XP's YouTube videos on Until Dawn, and they're just amazing. I've tried to play the game myself, but I'm too scared to play it. But it is a good horror game, and the graphics are amazing. Like, just, it is kind of a cinematic game, but still, I mean, it looks amazing and it's scary. That's the point. So if you enjoy horror games, I definitely recommend you to pick up Until Dawn, especially if you want to play it with your friends. Then you can just sit down and, you know, share controllers, take turns to see who, you know, gets further, or who doesn't die first, or whatever. You, it's a horror game, so whoever survives more. But yeah, the game is, it's fun and it's scary, and another reason to pick it up if you enjoy horror games. If not, I think it would be a good pickup if you want to test something new, especially horror games, since there isn't a lot of people who enjoys playing horror games. I don't enjoy playing horror games. I like to watch horror games, or like to watch people play horror games. It's much more fun. Yeah, so let's move on to the number 1 spot. So for the game that takes the number 1 spot is a game that isn't released yet, but is going to be released soon, and it's gonna be released like in a couple of days, or like in a week. It's going to be released in September, and it's Metal Gear Solid. So yes, Metal Gear Solid franchise has been going for quite a while, and I watched the gameplay video, so I decided by just watching the gameplay video that it is a game worth picking up. And I've read their reviews, IGN, GameSpot, GameStop, whatever. There's so many people that have already put out reviews, and IGN, I think even IGN gave it a 10. If they gave it a 10, that would be just typical IGN. But yeah, the game looks amazing so far. I'm not sure how it's gonna run on the Xbox and the PS4 and the PC, but it looks amazing, and it's kind of a risky to put it on the number 1 spot. It isn't even released, and people, if there's gonna be complaint, people are gonna like, yeah, you recommended us to buy the game. But the thing is, Metal Gear Solid has a huge fan base, and if you are a Metal Gear Solid fan, I don't think you will even hesitate to buy the game. And if you played the older Metal Gear Solid, the demo of the new Metal Gear Solid game, I think that you will pick this game up, since that game, even though it was a demo with like I think it was 1 mission, it was amazing. Like, even on PC it ran so beautiful. Like, it ran better than I was even expecting. But yeah, so that's it for the top 5 new PS4 games. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more videos, comment on what you think, and what's your favorite game, or whatever you want to comment. Leave some tips, and have an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.